Hello, now the topic is not because of a person. We people want to be peaceful, so we find the ways to be peaceful. So, what is the cause? A person or Dhamma itself? If the peace arises by the person, we need to think about that person, what kind of person he is, and what he is doing, what kind of defilements he has. So when we look at that person, when we think about that person, we will clearly see his heart is overwhelmed by defilements. So Ariya and worldly people, mainly there are two kinds of people. For the Ariya people, they are skillful at removing their defilements, but for a worldly person, every day, his everyday action are mingled with defilements. So whatever he says, whatever he does something out of his defilements, greed, anger, ignorance, and so on. So that person cannot be peaceful. Even though he is talking about the peace, you just trust that person, you want to follow that person in person, you want to see that person in person, but actually that person is, that his heart is overwhelmed, that person is not free mentally. So when you are when you want to associate with that person, the heat or some kind of worry or some kind of suffering will affect you. So you need to be careful about that situation. Actually, Dhamma itself is a cause of peace. The Buddha had already taught, you need to remove your defilements. Firstly, you need to see what is happening in your heart. If your heart is free or if your heart is burning, you must see clearly. So when you have the concentration, you will see what is happening right now in your heart. If you're angry or if you're greedy and so on. So when you see the defilements in your heart, you need to focus on that and you need to try to remove that. Only then you will be peaceful. So Dhamma can help you remove the defilements, not because of a person. When you practice Dhamma, you've already known that greed, lobha, anger, dosa, and ignorance, moha, they are the dangers to your peace. They are the dangers for a person in order to be peaceful. So you need to remove them. You have already known they are the disturbances for your peace. By realizing that you're trying to remove your greed, your anger, and your ignorance, only then you can be peaceful. So, all you have to do is just practice Dhamma. Don't rely on a person or don't rely on anything, just rely on Dhamma and just rely on yourself. If you don't try it, you cannot be peaceful. If you don't rely on Dhamma, you cannot be peaceful. It's up to you. So if you really want to be peaceful, just practice. If you don't practice, you will be far away from peace. So, peace needs practice. Peace needs action. So take the action to be peaceful. So I want to wish you all, may you all be happy and peaceful by Dhamma. Thank you.